Srivastava ji, we are talking about a border state like Punjab, sir, because there has been a thumping response all over the country that is coming to the recruitment drive of Agniveer, sir. You may have your differences, sir, but this is the army which is pointing out that it has been a poor response that is coming from the state government, sir. Can you deny those allegations?
Absolutely, there is a communication gap. It can be eased out.
How can it be a communication gap, sir?
It could be. There is nothing unusual in it. There are many states which are not able to organize these Agniveer.
We are talking about Punjab, sir, in particular. Why is the army then writing about Punjab? Karan, please
Punjab does not need a lesson from anybody for as far as the serving for the nation is concerned, and that does not need the lecture from the likes of the Shahzad Poonawalla or others.
No, sir, but do we understand? It's the zonal recruitment officer of Jalandhar who's written to the chief secretary. Now that he's taken it to the final stage, there has to be some reason, some backing in the arguments, right? Karan Verma wants to come in.
You look at Mr. Ravi Srivastava speak, he has not even been to the place, and brazenly he is defending the Punjab government and not trusting what the zonal officer has said.
I have not seen the Punjab state.
At least
I
that's
lived
what
there.
our army is saying. At
Mr.
least
Karan Verma, I don't need a lecture on Punjab state from you. I have worked there.
To be fixed. Please hear me out. You've spoken. I did not interrupt.
Don't give me lecture. Don't give me lecture on Punjab,
I am not
please.
giving you lecture.
I know Punjab more. I know Punjab more than you.
You've had your say. Let Karan Verma make his point, and then you can come.
So what kind of personal remark he is making? No, why should he make a personal remark?
You are not even listening.
Whether I have visited or not, how does he know?
Without knowing the facts at the ground.
Come on, yaar.
Have the decency to know what is happening. When a report has come out, be sensitive to that. It is the Indian Army which is saying that they are not.
What sensation you want?
It is the duty of the government that should step in, and it is a black spot on the record of the current government in Punjab.
No, sir.
We don't want to politicize it.
It is the state government which will decide the sensitivity. Nobody has to teach it.
Sir, the state government support is not coming in. That is what the army is highlighting,
state has to decide the
cannot be any
sensitivity.
compromise, sir. This is not a BJP versus Aam Aadmi Party face-off. No, sir. This is the army that we are talking about, and there cannot be any compromise when it comes to our national security.
No, but no state is to be taught the sensitivity. That's what I'm saying.
Of course,
they are well aware of it.
So you cannot dismiss it at some communication gap, sir. If the army is coming out to saying it means that it makes some sense. There must be some truth to it. There must be some backing to it.
That you are trying to create an agenda out of it, which I don't support. Please.
Okay, Mr. Srivastava, let's take it point by point. Do you understand that now that the army has raised it with the state government and has said we need a few arrangements in place when we need to carry out this drive, we need the law and order situation under control, we need certain other assistances as well from the authorities concerned. Do you agree to the idea of how there needs to be a close coordination between the two? That's number one.
The state government will decide about it.
Sir, we're asking you.
State government will decide about it.
If we go by logic, does it make sense to you that this needs to be closely coordinated between the army and the state government?
No, sorry. State government is an authority in themselves and they will decide about it.
The laxity is itself being pointed out by the state government, Mr. Karan. If you want to point out, wasn't it when it comes to the state government who are ruling the Aam Aadmi Party, weren't it the top leaders from the Aam Aadmi Party who were writing to the centre for asking for a rollback on the Agniveer scheme?
That's what I'm saying, that they are not convinced of the scheme as such.
Are they?
The scheme is
Karan,
of
do
the
you want to come in here? Are they really convinced of the scheme now? Because Arvind Kejriwal came out to say that lagu to kar diya sarkar ne, cooperation karna padega.
You have to tell him to keep quiet so that I can make my point.
Yes, Karan, please go on. Last comment to you.
You know, whether they were in favor of the scheme or not, Arvind Kejriwal just said that now that it has come, we have to support it. It becomes the sovereign duty of the state to support the army in whatever endeavor they are undertaking now. Now, when the army writes, instead of sitting in news studio and saying, oh, this is a state issue, if a state is making a mistake, they have to be checked in. Nobody is holier than thou. It is our army which is saying we are facing some irregularities and lack of cooperation. It is not me and you, not Karan Verma or Ravi Srivastava saying this. It is our army who we all have to respect and give them all the
Karan, interestingly, the Chief Minister has said, though we may have differences on this issue, but we are now being forced to cooperate because this has been implemented by the centre. Let's see whether or not the Aam Aadmi Party course corrects on this very important issue. I'm going to have to leave it at that with both of you, Karan Verma and Ravi Srivastava. Thank you for joining us.